Aha, there you are. As if I didn't know what that was. Shit joke. So, something a bit different today is going to be about... What is it about? Ah yeah, it's going to be aimed at you guys who have been training for anywhere between sort of 0 months to about 1 year, so 12 months. And it's to ensure that you don't make the same mistakes as I did when I first started, and it's going to enable you to make 100% progress within your hour at the gym. Let's get to it. So probably the most obvious one, yet the most overlooked one, is the gym that you attend. So I'm lucky enough, I'm not sure if you can see that in the video, to attend UFit, which is a very, very good gym. The atmosphere is brilliant, and it does make you train harder if the atmosphere is good. Basically, it's completely up to you which gym you choose, the one that you feel comfortable in, the one that you feel as if you can get the most out of. Price is another thing as well. Equipment is another thing. If it's, you know, got a decent amount of squat racks, not that you have to squat, but those are the type of things that you want to look out for. Is if you've got sort of lifting platforms there, if the machines are half decent. So before you sort of, I don't know, commit to a gym, just take a few sort of, what would you call it, trial days with it. See if you like it, get to grips with it, and try a few different gyms out. Don't just choose the first one that you... So the next thing that you need to start thinking about is obviously training. Don't make the same mistake I did and get copy and paste training programs from websites such as bodybuilding.com and tnation.com. I haven't looked up there for a very long time now, but I can imagine that they're a lot better these days. Well, I have heard that they're a lot better these days than what they used to be. I can't stress enough as to how important it is to follow a training program which focuses on progressive overload and increasing total volume over time. A solid workout plan will ensure this. Walking into the gym and just looking at your mate and going, fancy doing upper today? That's not a program. That is just guessing and doing whatever you feel like on that particular day. Which takes me on to my next point, training partner. The training partner. So I'm just going to say it now. Training with someone can be very beneficial because you've got someone to help you, someone to spot you, someone to push you. But here is the harsh reality of it. In my 2 years of working in a gym and 8 years of training, I have only probably seen one good training partner training with someone else who wasn't an absolute goon when it came to training with the other guy. Because this is what happens. You've got the one guy who's very new to training, and then you've got the other training partner who has been training for a few years. And what happens is, this guy tries to help this guy, and this guy is absolutely clueless, and because this guy is his friend, he believes that everything that he says is correct. Because this guy sees this guy as a lot bigger than him, and thinks that he knows it all. The harsh reality of it is, this guy is just as clueless as this guy, even though he's been training for a little bit longer. And what I see happening often is this guy telling this guy this. Right, come on then Derek, get tight, go on and rip it up, go on, oh, brilliant form, go on mate, go on, oh, amazing, I'm gonna add another 10k on that next time. Now as you can see, that was an absolute shambles, yet this is what happens. I see it happening so often, and it's just, that person isn't gaining anything from it, apart from injuries, and a tiny bit of gains, where if he hired a coach, he could be getting far better gains. What tends to happen is then this guy starts to lose interest, this guy starts to find out that this guy is holding him back, so they both part and go their separate ways, and they never train together ever again. Don't get me wrong, there is a time and a place when a training partner can be useful, but be careful with which friend you choose to train with. If he's a bit of a douchebag, probably best not to train with him and hire yourself a coach. Which takes me into step number 4 or 5, can't remember which one it is. Nutrition. If you're confused about nutrition, understand that you are normal. Nutrition is the most complicated aspect with regards to health and fitness. The reason why is because you have Mr. Z, who's trying to sell you his next best fat loss pill, which does jack shit. Then you have Mrs. Z trying to sell you Herbalife. You have your gym buddy Dave telling you the carbs are the devil. Then you have your mum's best friend Brenda, who did a nutrition course on Groupon, telling you that the only way is to eat organic food. So who are you meant to believe? Do you know what I mean? Best advice I can give you is to hire a coach who will tell you exactly what you need to be eating and how much. Don't worry about meal frequency, don't worry about meal timing. What matters is how many calories you consume at the end of the day, whether if you're looking to add muscle mass or if you're looking to lose body fat. Protein, carbohydrates, fat and fibre also play a massive role. The reason as to why I get such good results with my clients is because I've been in their shoes before, and believe you me when I say I've tried every diet under the sun, and I can relate and I can come up with good eating habits for them, and we can ensure that their nutrition fits around their lifestyle and that they make the most out of it by making good choices, but as well as eating a treat every now and again and knowing that you can go off track sometimes, so long as you have a plan to overcome that, so you're not blowing your whole week of dieting out of the water and losing all of your gains. Which takes me on to my next point, goal setting. And the most obvious one, or the most frequently asked one, is should I bulk or should I cut? If you look a little like this guy, then it's probably best to start losing some body fat, because obviously you are holding on to enough muscle mass. If you're looking like this guy, so low levels of body fat but not much muscle mass, then you're probably better off adding a little bit of muscle to your body, which means that you're gonna have to get on the bulk, which means progressively overloading, adding more volume every single session and eating more calories. And that is that from me on that episode. So I hope you've learned a bit from this. Tag your friends in it if you think that they could benefit from it. And if you think that I've missed something and you'd like me to cover something, just drop a comment below and I will do my best to answer you. Peace out.